guys were dead before we showed up. Honestly, you guys can see, if you look at their social blade stats, they're getting like maybe 10K. They have like 1.3 million. These guys were dead in the water until we started making fun of them and we got into people with them. We revived.
In 2021, that's not true. He said go to their social blade. Okay, let's go to their social blade.
You guys tried to make the situation look a lot worse than it really was, and you lied and kept up with the lie for a year plus after the fact to go ahead and try to paint us as assholes for making fun of your fat wife, knowing in the back of your mind the whole time it was never your wife, and you used shock value to go ahead and get everyone to rally.
What the?
The fact that they're willing to lie to their audience to make $1, I mean, hey.
How did they lie to their audience? Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm watching a Stevie Knight video. You're just saying without providing any proof. What is going on? What is this a new fad? Is this what people do now? Is this how people make videos? You just say without actually providing like substantial evidence? What is going on? Well, it looks like Myron is crashing out.
Again! You idiots!
Myron has recently put out a video about Abba and Preach. And this video is entitled Abba and Preach Lied to You. Here's why. I just find it really funny that he claims that, you know, he lives rent-free in Abba and Preach's head, but at the same time, here he is making a video about them for literally no other reason. But hey, say brother, I'm not gonna complain because at the end of the day, you getting me paid. So appreciate you, dog. But before we get into it, please do me a favor. Do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. It really helps out with the channel. Lets me know that you are rocking with the content. And while you're at it, please do me a favor. Do not forget to join the Discord. Make sure that you follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Watts_TV94. I'll leave a link to all those in the description down below. But without further ado, let's see what proof Myron has that Abba and Preach lied to everyone, I guess. Let's get into it.
These guys are supposed to be comedians. You need to box me. No, motherfucker. Preach can't fight all your battles. And we'll show you guys all the text messages. That's one of the biggest lies that they tell to this day, saying that we ran away from the boxing match. We lied to you guys. That was never a fucking lie. You ran with a lie for clout money. Got you fucking liar. Today, we're going to be exposing Anus and Reach. They sit here and talk about integrity, and we are so unbiased and nuanced. Let's go ahead and start this timeline right from the beginning. We're going to go back to 2021. April 26, 2021, as you guys know, Abba came down to Miami and did a podcast with us, and Preach called.
He is talking about this again. Guys, this man is hurt. He is hurt. He's talking about this again. And guess what? It's not going to be the last time that he talks about it either.
Then back from Canada. You guys can go and watch the interview. I can link it below if you guys want. But yeah, Preach was basically being a little bitch throughout the entire interview, acting as if he doesn't want to be there or whatever. And Abba was there in studio. Something always rubbed me the wrong way about Preach. He was really emotional and feminine and strange. But anyway, he's a window-licking retard, so what do we expect, right? So anyway, we have Abba down, did a collab. We had a couple of debates and discussions. One of the debates that we had was about paying for box, right? Our position was, we don't think guys should be paying for box because you're not going to get genuine burning desire. Their position was, hey, pay for box anyway, it doesn't matter. Which, look, there's two different ways to skin a cat. Obviously, you could do it through, you know, having game and getting her that way, but you can also pay for it. But the problem is that what we're trying to explain was, if you pay for it, you aren't going to get the genuine burning desire.
Well, okay. Okay, so here's the thing, right? They weren't making the claim that you should pay for box. If I remember correctly, Abba was just basically saying in certain situations, it's probably the better thing to do. I mean, it's just funny because like both Fresh and Myron have gotten into situations that they wouldn't have gotten into if they simply paid for it. If you need an example, look at Fresh and the Asian chick with that situation. Yeah, that would have been totally different if that was just transactional.
It's not going to respect it the same. I'm just going to have to respectfully disagree as well. You're not going to get her best if you pay for it. Nope. And if you're content with that, that's okay. Yeah. But, you know, me and Fresh personally, and this is, man, each guy is different, right? Some guys don't care how they get it. Some guys are okay with paying for it. But like me and Fresh personally, we're like, we want this girl's best. You know what I'm saying? We want to own the soul. When you say her best, what do you mean? Just so I understand. Like, a woman, best sexually? The best sexually, the best compliance, the best submissiveness, and the best...
But the thing is, if you're just hooking up with somebody, and this is just a hookup, you're not looking for, like, compliance. Like, you know what I mean? You wouldn't necessarily care if this woman really respected you because it's just a hookup. Now, if we're talking about like an actual relationship, then that's a different conversation. Sure.
And more importantly for me, respect. We had a good discussion on it.
Do you really? Oh my gosh, guys, all the men that are going to comment under this video, when you guys just had like just simple hookups, right? You were probably never going to talk to this woman ever again. Did you give a if she respected you? No. The answer is no.
Buried the hatchet on some things that we didn't agree with, and it was pretty much done. And then on top of that, it was such a good discussion that Abba actually came back and did the after hour show later on that night. It was a good show. It was a good time. The collab in general was fun. I enjoyed it, even though Preach was being a little bitch. Bob was fairly nice and personable in person. Fast forward 4 months. They come out with a video called Fresh and Fit Are Capping Hard. We debated on legalizing selling poom poom. Now, I thought this was weird because in my eyes, I was like, wait, you were just here 4 months ago. We already had a discussion on this. Why would you put a video out saying that we're liars and bring this back up after we had already had this discussion months ago? So I thought that was really weird and very sneaky, especially when we opened up our own studio to you. We, had a good discussion.
Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. And I've said this multiple times myself. Just because we did content together, it doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are best friends. Myron has this thing. Like, if you work with him, he's going to think that you guys are friends now at that point. He's going to think that you guys have a really close relationship. That's not the case. That's why he's so hurt by this, because he thought they were actually cool. But bro, at the end of the day, it was just content. And if I remember correctly, they were just expanding upon what was already said within that interview in the first place. It's not like they said anything new. And you can't even make the argument that Abba or Preach was scared, because Abba pressed you and you didn't know how to handle it. You previously said that Abba was blue pilled and you were like, did I say that? I don't remember saying that. Let me think. And then Fresh's dumbass was like, no, yeah, you did say it. So you can't even make the argument that they were intimidated or they were scared. Anyway, get back to it.
I ordered you food and shit, let you store your stuff in my room. It was violating, bro. It was like very wildly disrespectful. I don't recall them hitting us up or saying anything about doing this video. It was very strange to release a hit piece on us 4 months after we already...
Why is it that if you create a video disagreeing with somebody and you are literally pointing out the inconsistencies within their argument, why the is it a hit piece? Why is it always a hit piece? Do you know what a hit piece is?
We had this discussion and everything ended off positively. So I was like, what the hell? But obviously, this is where I start to figure out that these dudes are snakes. And we're going to go more into that a little bit later. On August 16, 2021, we respond. I'll be honest with y'all, it wasn't our intention to respond that day. It was actually a credit card episode, funny enough. And what ended up happening was, I think a super chatter called in or somebody asked us like, yo, what's up, Abba and Preach? Like, making this video on you guys. Because everyone else was kind of like, what the hell's going on? Because they also thought it was weird that they would make a hit piece on us 4 months after we had already done a very positive collab. We lay into them, right? We start roasting them. I start making fun of Abba and Preach. I start making fun of Preach, his fat wife or his fat girlfriend, whatever it was. We say some shit like, we're going to send him back to a boat.
But the person that you were roasting, if you want to call it that, roasting, wasn't even his wife in the first place.
Send him back to Haiti in a boat, whatever. We're just fucking around, right? Talking shit. Because these guys are supposed to be comedians. These guys are supposed to be funny and have a sense of humor. And we're like, yo, you know what? Y'all boxing.
Yeah, but the thing is, your sense of humor is just pure racism. Like, that's it. It's not funny. If you want to talk about comedy and people having a sense of humor, like, comedy is formulaic, bro. You literally do not abide by any type of formula. It's just straight stupid racism. Like, it's not even clever.
Right? I box Abba, Fresh boxes Preach.
So real talk, man. We put out an invite. If y'all want to talk shit, come back in the studio. We'll talk about it. Or we can box about it too. Because I'm in the gym now. You feel me? I'm feeling nice right now.
Fresh said he was in the gym and he still looked like that. Fresh was never in no goddamn gym. Ever. I don't even know if he is now. Because he still looked the same.
Bro, that's why to box with Preach, bro. That's why to box with Preach, bro. So you know what? Come back to Miami. Let's box it out. Talk about it. How about that?
So they drop a video the next day, and it's called August 17, 2021, called They Talked About His Wife, Asked Him to Box, so Preach accepted.
Because not only this, that's why I have a problem. Now you talk shit about my wife.
This nigga Preach is married, probably to a fucking beluga whale somewhere. And y'all niggas talking shit.
Next week, I'll be in the States. I'll drop by your fucking studios. You know where it is? Give me the address. I'll be right there.
Note that, guy.
And you ducked it. Both you and Fresh ducked that. You ducked it.
He says we talk shit about his wife. Later on that night, guys, we do after hours. So they dropped their hit piece on us about we disrespected his wife and his country, and then we dropped this video right here. We did after hours, but we said this at the beginning of the after hours show.
Real fast. On this podcast, we talk about accountability, okay? Yeah. And we are not above taking accountability. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, we made a mistake, okay? It is not cool to insult a man's country and or wife live on air.
Keep in mind, the only reason why they made this apology in the first place is because their goddamn subscribers were dropping rapidly, boy. Like, it was bad. They were losing a shit ton of subscribers. They had a crap ton of negative comments. So they had to say something.
We should have kept the disagreement on the topic and not the people. Yep. Okay? Smart people discuss ideas, stupid people discuss people. And we made a mistake, all right? So with that said, we apologize, okay, for talking about his wife, his country, and making ad hominem attacks on them.
And at this point, guys, we were done with it. As you guys know, we didn't make videos on them for months. We just edited it. But what did they do? They kept making videos because they realized if you make videos on Fresh and Fit, you're going to get a lot of views.
No, that's not it. You guys continue to say and do dumb shit. And again, like you said, you insulted their country and you insulted Preach's wife. So at that point, it's you forever. It's open season, bro. You thought the beef was just gonna go away. You thought their disdain for you was just gonna go away because you apologized and you said you buried the hatchet? Bro, you were saying a bunch of foul shit. No.
Because these guys were dead before we showed up. Honestly, you guys can see, if you look at their social blade stats, they're getting like maybe 10K. They have like 1.3 million. These guys were dead in the water until we started making fun of them and we got into people with them. We revived.
In 2021, that's not true. He said go to their social blade. Okay, let's go to their social blade. And just let me show you their videos from 4 years ago. 800,000, 735,000, 1.8 million, 2.2 million, 1.1 million, 1.3, 2 million, 977K. Like, look at all of these views, guys. Okay, so here is the video that Myron is talking about, right? Fresh and fit or capping hard. We debated on legalizing selling poom poom. This is the video he was talking about. Let's look at the videos prior to this video. So we are now going back to 5 years. 5 years. This is all prior to Fresh and Fit. 2.1 million, 1.1, 2.4, 915K, 1.6 million, 1.3 million, 859,000, 1.2, 978. They were fine. That was just an obvious, blatant lie. For you to say something like that and not expect people to actually look at their views is insane. ABBA and Preach were well off, bro. They were well off before this beef even happened.
Finalize these niggas' career, bro.
We wish the best to Abba and Preach.
Yeah, best, man.
We're gonna keep making content, giving you guys what you want, and we're gonna stay away from the drama.
That being said, the boxing, you got our number, hit us up on the side. You know where we're at. We're in Miami, so let's do it.
Yeah.
Bam. We never ran away from a boxing match. And then on top of that, we're gonna go ahead and show you guys the screenshots of the Instagram DM.
LOL, coward, figured, all talk. Of course, you scared, bro. I get it. Just go to a boxing gym and do it. Preach can't fight your battles for you. Fucking loudmouth loser. So here's the thing, right? ABBA never said he wanted to fight anybody. He never said, oh, I want to box Fresh and Myron. He never said that. Preach was the one that called you guys twin sisters. He said he's gonna take one bitch and he's gonna take the other bitch. That's what he said. He's the one that called you out. He's the one that asked you to box. Just because Preach asked you to box, it doesn't automatically mean that ABBA is required to get in the ring. He said himself multiple times, he does not play with violence. So you can't run away from something that you never agreed to. ABBA never said that he was going to fight.
Between Fresh and ABBA. And here's the reality, guys. ABBA was terrified. He wanted Preach to fight both of us. And we were like, no, bro, you got to show up too. Bro.
For what? See, Myron doing that shit. Myron is doing that shit again. ABBA never said he wanted to fight you. He never said it. Preach brought this up. Like, if my friend, or hell, even one of my brothers said that they wanted to fight somebody specifically in a boxing ring, I'm going to be like, okay. It doesn't mean I have to fight their friend just because of my association with my brother. Like, that's f***ing stupid. If he didn't want to do it, he didn't want to do it. He said he does not play with violence.
You can box Preach. We don't give a shit about that. You need to box me, okay? Because you were.
And do you know why Myron is doing this? Because he knows he would have got his ass whipped by Preach. That's why he's throwing ABBA into the mix and why he's calling ABBA a coward. Because Myron is actually a coward. Okay, so look at this shit, right? Notice how Myron is not even commenting on these screenshots. Look at these screenshots. ABBA said, you bringing up money to stall. Don't be a coward. Myron said, y'all niggas thirsty for views. We gonna set up promoters, a date for tickets and the whole venue. What date can you both come for this? Preach fighting us both makes no sense. Both of you all talk smacked in the video. Again, ABBA didn't say that he was going to fight both of you. That was Preach. And you talking about promoters and tickets. They didn't agree to that shit. Preach didn't say we're going to make this a thing. Preach said, no, I want to fight you. And that's why you got scared. That's why ABBA said, just go to a boxing gym and do it. And Myron says some stupid shit like, Preach can't fight your battles for you. It's not ABBA's battle. I don't know why he keeps saying that.
This is what ABBA does. He can't fight his own battles. He's behind, being a snake, doing the shicey things that he does.
He said, Preach will be there next week. Handle it. He said, both of you scared. Pull up. Preach actually did pull up. Myron and Fresh said that they didn't want to do it because Abba and Preach, like, they were not trying to make this like a whole spectacle. Like, Preach just wanted to set this up so that he can literally fight them. Abba said, whatever you say, everyone will see the DMs. Y'all talked about his wife and his country. He wants it. Aren't you your own man? He said he'll fight both of you, and y'all still too scared to do a 2v1. No talk. Facts. Facts. Oh my gosh, facts. Because if you think about it, they would have the advantage. They would have the advantage if Preach has to fight two people in a row. Yeah, he would be at a disadvantage. And the fact that they still said no, yeah, you scared, bro. You scared.
You want to point everything on Preach, knowing that damn well both of us are not going to fight Preach, bro. Come on, man. I know he's a window-licking retard. He can't feel pain. But at the end of the day, we need to go ahead. You need to be the one to get punched in the face because you're the one doing all the snake shit behind the scenes. You are the one that comes with the video ideas. You're the one that talks the most shit about us. You're the one that tries to do some slippery, snaky shit. You're the one that preaches with integrity when in reality you're a fucking snake and you betray everyone that's around you. And I think everybody's kind of been exposed to your character now at this point. So no, motherfucker. Preach can't fight all your battles. And we'll show you guys all the text messages. That's one of the biggest lies that they tell to this day. Saying
these messages show nothing. They show nothing.
And we ran away from the boxing match. Saw it right there. Nobody ran from shit. They had our numbers, and we're gonna put the full DMs out for you guys so you can see it was Abba that ran away.
No, it was you that ran away because you kept saying you wanted to fight Abba, and Abba already said that he didn't want to fight. You ran away. You literally ran away.
Boxing match. It wasn't Preach, it wasn't me, and it wasn't Fresh. It was Abba that held everything up. But of course he's gonna go ahead and say, oh, these guys ran, blah, blah. Yo, we're talking shit about his wife and his country. Bro, number one, that wasn't his wife. We're gonna get into that here in a second. So you ran with that lie. And then number two, you are the fucking real coward here. Fast forward a year later, dumbass Preach goes on the Saucecast, and this is what he says.
Instead of going after what we said about their takes, they went personal. They insulted me. They insulted my wife.
Yep.
They insulted where I came from.
Would you be open to doing a live sit down with them? With Fresh and Fit?
No, I'm over that. I'm over that. It's fine.
But so would you? So you're not? So you're over that? But are you open to the fight?
No, I'm over that too. We're good.
Okay, so you have nothing to do.
I'm calmed down. I'm good.
But didn't you say that it's important that people are able to have a conversation and stuff like that?
Here, I'm going to show you guys what I mean. So these dudes, right, just to show you guys what type of guys they are and why this is so important that you guys need to see
What was the point in showing that clip? Am I missing something?
this shit.
I don't put pictures of my people around me. Why? Because people on the internet are fucking weirdos, okay? They found a picture of someone, and I'm going cheeks to cheeks with that person, right? We're cheeks to cheeks, and we're blowing a kiss. And they took that picture, and they said, that's his wife. Got him. It's not my wife.
No, got you fucking liar. So let's get this straight. You guys go ahead and orchestrate an entire fucking beef of us insulting your wife and your country. You run with it for views and clout, and you guys tried to make the situation look a lot worse than it really was, and you lied and kept up with the lie for a year plus after the fact to go ahead and try to paint us as assholes for making fun of your fat wife, knowing in the back of your mind the whole time it was never your wife, and you used shock value to go ahead and get everyone to rally.
What the? I don't know what to say. Did he just claim that Abba and Preach essentially like orchestrated this whole beef? And he basically said that they laid out bait for Myron and Fresh. This is a different type of reaching. I am so confused. And he said, you lied. He lied about what? He said, that's not my wife. Is this man really claiming that Preach purposely like posted that photo of him and that woman like months and months prior to? Because they knew they were going to go on the Fresh and Fit podcast and they just knew they were going to like stir up some beef. Oh my. Myron needs help. Okay, like this could be a couple of things, right? Like Myron could be genuinely spiraling right now. Genuinely, he could be. Or he could just be taking advantage of the fact that Abba and Preach are being talked about by multiple content creators right now because of the whole Stevie Knight debacle. What the f? And to say all of this without having any proof is insane. Like, I don't know what's going. Let's listen to that again, because let me just make sure I get this right.
And they took that picture and they said, that's his wife. Got him. It's not my wife.
No, got you fucking liar. So let's get this straight. You guys go ahead and orchestrate an entire fucking beef of us insulting your wife and your country. You run with it for views and clout, and you guys try to make the situation look a lot worse than it really was, and you lied and kept up with the lie for a year plus after the fact to go ahead and try to paint us as assholes for making fun of your fat wife, knowing in the back of your mind the whole time it was never your wife, and you used shock value to go ahead and get everyone to rally behind you like, oh my god, these guys are so evil, they talk shit about your wife, blah blah blah. Bro, you ran with a lie for clout and money. And the reason why this is so egregious is because you guys pride yourselves on being full of integrity. But all you got—
Nah, it sounded even dumber the second time. Nah, it sounded even dumber. I'm sorry. If you followed this entire beef and you believe Myron, you are Stevie Knight slow. Slow.
As proof to show is what I've always said before. Abba is full of cum because he's a fucking sodomite. Pause. And Preach is just a fucking retard. He probably told him, hey bro, just—
Also, it's funny putting an AI, like making an AI like video of ABBA with like gay flags or trans flags, whatever. That's funny when you literally have pictures of yourself kissing grown ass men. That's hilarious. It's so funny. And keep in mind, this section is called Preach Admits He Lied. Wait. Preach admits he lied about the woman we insulted being his wife. What the f is he talking about? When did he lie? All he said was, that's not my wife, and it wasn't his wife. Am I missing something?
lie. Just go ahead and lie. Don't worry about it, man. I promise we're gonna make a bunch of money. Dumbass Preach. Are you sure that we should lie? Are we gonna make a lot of money doing this? I mean, I'm fucked up by myself. I think I could do it. I could do it. And then your dumbass fucking opposite and you're like, oh, well, you know, I'm terrified of fighting Myron because I'll get a mask kicked. I might have been in person before. And I don't really go to the gym and my teeth get all over the place. But yeah, dude, let's just lie. Let's go ahead and run with this thing. We're on fire. Go ahead. And the thing that's, you know, very important for you guys to understand is that these guys ran with this narrative to get more shock value, to get their fans to turn against us and make it look like we're the worst guys ever because we talk shit about some dude's wife. But they lied to you guys to do so. And what happened? They ran with the lie for a year plus.
He hasn't even showed how they lied.
I ran with the lie. Everyone else ran with the lie. And that just goes to show one thing. These guys who claim to be filled with integrity, in reality, are filled with shit. Because they will lie and say whatever they need to do to make money, get followers, and everything else, which is completely antithetical to their message. Because these are the guys that always take the moral high ground. These are the guys that are always very honest, unbiased, nuanced, integrity.
There's something really great about seeing someone be authentic.
Most honest and real about this. I'm gonna be telling you the truth like that.
See someone be true to their values.
I'll be honest with you. They want to get online and say a bunch of race. I hope those people get canceled.
It's not because you're someone who values integrity that you should expect that in everyone. Well, we are valuing authenticity and honesty and integrity.
Honest, honest and true way.
Proof that people are telling the truth. And that to me makes me optimistic about the future.
I mean, honestly, guys, if they're gonna lie about something else like this, what else are they gonna lie about? I mean, I've always thought it was strange that they never talk about their personal lives, they never talk about what they do. But then again, when you're someone like Abba who's getting pegged while you're on all fours, you probably don't want to share too much because it's probably embarrassing. Because that
What? Why are we acting like it is so weird that Abba and Preach do not share their personal lives? Guys, I don't really share that much of my personal life because, like Preach said, people are weirdos. I mean, outside of YouTube, all you guys know is that I have a wife and I have brothers. That's about it. I don't share too much because I agree people can be weird, but that's not some like foreign concept that is just unique to Abba and Preach. There are multiple content creators that operate like this. In my opinion, you and Fresh share entirely too much. I think them oversharing is going to put their lives in jeopardy. And I pray that it doesn't happen. But it very well could.
at the end of the day, he's a sodomite, and he's never gonna be able to live that shit down.
I stayed orgasm.
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I'm open-minded.
Were you?
I don't care about, bro, I don't care anything about this when A, he had a girl do this to him. I could care less. And B, this is coming from a person that has literal pictures of him kissing men. Like, no. This coming from you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. At least a woman made Abba have a prostate orgasm. At least it was a woman. You are in literal pictures kissing men. I'm sorry. This is Myron projecting here. This is 1000%. This is Myron projecting.
What? How did it happen?
Get on your knees, arch it, pause, arch it, and then, she's behind it, she, like a cow, she's milking that, and she's doing her thing.
And then you got window licking preach, who's 50 IQ, fucking retard, can barely speak properly, running through fucking doors and shit through his high school. Like I told y'all before, super senior preach, took him 5 years to graduate high school, and fucking Abba the sodomite, and then these guys end up becoming comedians together. Now let's be honest, who goes to these guys' fucking shows? Nobody goes to watch these motherfuckers. They sit there, give their commentary.
I specifically remember Abba and Preach posting videos of shows that they did together, and the shit was packed. Like, why are you just lying?
Don't fucking rocks at people. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers live in a glass house, or in your Abba's case, a naked fucking house, on all fours getting pegged. Absolutely fucking ridiculous that these guys have the gall to make videos talking shit about anybody when they're doing the type of shit that they do behind the scenes. The fact that they're willing to lie to their audience to make $1, I mean, hey.
How did they lie to their audience? Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm watching a Stevie Knight video. You're just saying without providing any proof. What is going on? What is this a new fad? Is this what people do now? Is this how people make videos? You just say shit without actually providing like substantial evidence? What is going on? I can't even really be funny in this video because I'm stunned. Like this, Myron got me stun locked, bro.
Man, anyone that watches these dudes, like, you need to second guess what the hell you're doing. Because if they want to go ahead and lie and say, yo, I'm married to this whale, and I'm going to go ahead and take all this shock value so I can push it into some fake beef to get views and make money, we're going to do it. Because let me tell y'all something.
What the fuck is he talking?
Their channel went up, and we can show you guys the social blade stats if you guys want to see. When this beef started, I showed you guys the numbers. They were getting 10K followers per month and barely that many views, as a channel that had 1.3 million.
You are lying. You are lying. I literally just showed you guys their social blade. I went back 4 years. I went back 5 years. 5 years ago, they were still getting hundreds and thousands of views. You're lying. Bro, this is hilarious. So he took this from ChatGPT, right? This says, before summer 2021, Abba and Preach were already growing steadily. Hundreds of thousands of subs, 700 to 800 million total views. He posted that and it totally goes against his argument. Now, yes, granted, I'm not going to say that their popularity didn't increase when the beef was going on, but to act like they were not doing well is crazy. It literally says it right here. 700 to 800 million total views.
Beef happened, they crossed into the 2 million range, and they've made 60 plus videos talking shit about us, guys. I think I've counted somewhere around 70. So these guys absolutely have a financial incentive to make videos on us, to include.
They don't need to make videos on you to make money, though. I showed you guys their social blade. They talk about everything under the goddamn sun.
Lying about us, or lying about who we insult, namely that some woman that we insulted was his wife. And they fucking took it hook, line, and sinker. Their dumbass fans bought into it, and no one has actually ever exposed them for this. The fact that they're willing to lie to make money. At least with us, our L's are out there. We've been super transparent with you guys about everything. We get exposed or some other bullshit happens, you guys know what it is. We don't lie to y'all. These motherfuckers, they hide a bunch of shit behind the scenes, and I can see why.
When we get back to Canada, we're gonna make 20 more Fresh and Fit videos and pay for another vacation. I got it. You know what? And then we go to Barbados for what? Coconuts, nigga. Coconuts in Barbados. Yeah, it'll be the best vacation, bro.
If you guys want to go ahead and keep watching Gainers and Reach, please do. But the reality is these guys don't provide any value. They don't help you make more money. They don't help you get girls. They don't help you lose weight. Nothing. They give you bullshit fucking commentary, and they can't even be honest about that. So you got a fucking sodomite and a window licking retard giving commentary. If that's what you consider entertainment, it is what it is, bro. Nobody can save you. So peace.
Wow. I genuinely do not know what to make of that video. It didn't prove anything. The examples that he provided were irrelevant. At this point, Abba and Preach lying about the beef somehow, but he really couldn't articulate as to how. It honestly just started to sound like a conspiracy theory. Guys, please let me know if you are just as confused as I am in the comments down below. Please, for the love of God, please let me know that I'm not alone. And for anybody that comments, if you're fans of Fresh and Fit, I don't know what to tell you. You will believe anything. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like I said, do not forget to share, like, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, subscribe to the gaming channel, and make sure that you join the Discord. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.